So, Mr. Timbo, thank you for the interview. You are the chairman of Netcom, National Telecommunications Commission. Maybe we can start by you telling a little bit about your background.
As you rightly said, I'm the chairman of Natcom. I am by profession an architect. I became chairman of Natcom in 2008. But I've been an architect and urban planner since 1986. And when the new government came, I was appointed by the president to head Natcom as the chairman. I have my private practice as an architect called Ideas Limited. And before that, I worked as an architect in a construction company. Thereafter, I set up the firm, Ideas Limited, and it has been in operation since 1994.
Okay. Now, concerning Netcom, there's of course a few things that could be better than they are now. What are the plans for the future to make things better?
Well, with the World Bank assistance, we're coming up with a 5-year strategic plan. The studies will be conducted effective December this year. And we hope with that 5-year strategic plan, Natcom could be able to improve. So far, as you would know, we are here to regulate the telecommunication industry. And beyond that also, to promote ICT in Sierra Leone.
Yes. And what are the specific plans?
For example, we want to start the Universal Access Development Fund so that we can be able to take ICTs to the rural areas. Now in Sierra Leone presently, our tele density is about 28%. When I came in 2008, it was 18%. So our target is within the next 3 years, we want to see it beyond 50–55%. That's one. The internet penetration is still low. It is about 1%. And that is also one area. So we are having some pilot projects together with the International Telecommunication Union, ITU, and the CTO, Commonwealth Telecommunication Organization. In partnership, we are having some pilot projects we call multi-purpose telecenters in the provinces, wherein we'll be able to have the population have access to internet facilities. Our other target is the educational institutions, because somebody to have access to internet should also be educated, and educational institutions, they provide the grant for that. So these are 4 steps. Beyond that, we would like to have the 5-year strategic plan that will guide us beyond that.
Now you have been in business, or you have been surrounded by business, one of the two, for quite some time. What kind of business would you say that is mostly needed within Sierra Leone, and what kind of business would be good for Europeans to get into in Sierra Leone?
A lot of businesses in the service industry, for example, hospitality, and I'm also involved in that.
Okay.
In hotels, and I'm involved in the MJ Motel in McKinney, MJ Motel in Poloco. So I see there's a dear need in tourism, to promote tourism. And another area is, as I've mentioned earlier, our tele density is low, 28%. So whoever will come in and invest in telecommunication, that's a good area to invest too. These are 2 industries plus agriculture. Yeah. That could, an investor could be able to invest and get some returns.
Okay. And what would be like an advice for you to give to those people with an interest in Sierra Leone?
Well, I believe when you come to Sierra Leone, try to meet the right people. Um, Try to educate yourself with, maybe I would say, our constitution, our act, and procedures. If you meet the right people, you do the right thing. Sierra Leone is still a virgin area, a virgin country where you can invest. The returns are high. If you would have, for example, a £10,000 investment in the UK, maybe at the end of the year, you may just have a £500 profit. In Sierra Leone, surely 10,000. At the end of the year, you may get another 10,000. So the profit margin is quite high.
Okay. And would that be for every sector?
No, I would think of like hospitality, telecommunication, and agriculture. For mining, for which we are known, it's capital intensive. So you may need large companies to be involved in it.
Yeah. Talking about the mining, the extra revenue coming in next year from the mining sector, what would that mean for your company?
For Natcom?
Yes.
It will be more, it will assist government more in its social and educational programs. For Natcom, you'll have more subscribers to telecommunication, and we'll try to meet the challenges wherein when mining companies come in, as you see the speed of internet, and you would like to see that the investors also communication, they get the best part of communications. So it will be a challenge for us to meet their needs. And with the landing of the fiber optic cable, broadband expansion, that will also assist investors and assist everybody. It is said that for every 10% increase in the broadband output, there will be an increase of about 3.8% of the GDP of a country. So I think that is a priority to us.
Okay. Anything you can still say about what Natcom has realized recently?
Well, we've done a lot to educate the population. Yesterday, we had an interactive session with the operators and internet service providers. We started in the morning at 9 and concluded in the evening at about 6:30. Normally, in the telecoms industry, we do what we call interactive sessions, Georgia rather than war. We engage the operators on their tariffs, on the license, on the universal access form, on the interconnection rate, and their plans to improve telecommunications in the country. So that is one big thing. We also try to protect the subscribers, the consumers. So every year we have what we call consumer parliament, wherein you give voice to the consumers. It's a forum wherein the consumers, the operators, and the regulator, Natcom, will come together, roundtable conference like a parliament, wherein they debate issues. Consumers will show or express their concerns, their appreciation, and operators will also talk about their problems, their challenges, and their plans to develop telecommunication in the country. So we do that nationally by region. We do 3 every year, and now we are planning for next year. So in the next 2 weeks, the whole of Natcom staff will go on a 3-day retreat to chart a way forward for next year.
Okay. Okay. So it looks like a lot is going to change in the next years, and the whole telecom industry is going to rapidly move ahead.
Yes, so it will be. We are sure of that. Also, as I said earlier, with the landing of the fiber optic cable, there will be a dramatic change will leapfrog, I would say, to improving the telecommunication industry in Sierra Leone.
Okay, and by when do you think people will be able to reap the rewards of this optic fiber cable?
Yeah, it will be commercialized in give and take in July or August. And I think come September, a year from now, September, December, they will be. And I foresee students, pupils will be the beneficiaries. They will have access to the contents in their educational program and the rest of it. Yes.
As ourselves, of course, we will also be beneficiaries.
Yes, as you can see, what's just happened.
It's quite frustrating right now if you're used to something else.
True.
And it will be very nice if
True.
if it changes. Mr. Timbo, thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
And I wish you and Natcom a lot of prosperity and changes in the near future. That would be very beneficial for the country and very beneficial for all of us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.